Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. Part 3. I saved the hardest for the last. I am going to hit P and put that in the center page, then I'm going to nudge it over 2 inches. This is our trace one. This is our original, and you can see why it just didn't trace very well. But we kind of need the original for the graphic. And I am going to take the Smart Fill tool and fill in that item. And then I'm going to hit left arrow key. It's pretty rough. I'm going to see how close it is to the center of the page. I've got my indexing lines turned off. And it's good, so I'll be able to work with it right here, I'm pretty sure. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to do the outline of the castle and make it try to make it look better. I'm left clicking, right clicking. And you can see that the top of the castle has 4 square joints. Looks like kind of curvature on there. We're going to do a pretty good job, I think. This has 4. We're going to grab all these nodes. I'm going to add a node right there. And I'm going to take all these nodes and I'm going to right click and turn them into a line. That didn't really work too well. Let's go back. Let's try adding a node there, taking that node away, adding a node there, taking away a few of these nodes, adding a node, adding a node. I think now we can right click and turn them into a line. So we get kind of a castle look, if you call that. I'm going to get rid of that node. Whoop. I had them all checked. Now I'm going to align nodes. So I'm going to do the top ones first. You know, and actually I probably need to turn these 2 into a line. There we go. And I'm going to align these top nodes. I'm going to go to align nodes horizontally. And what that did, they put all those lines on the same plane. I'm going to go ahead and move these down a little bit. And then I'm going to grab all them and I'm going to align them horizontally. Now I need to take these and align them vertically. I can move these by hand, but I'm just trying to get a feel. And if you had to do this a lot, you could make a hotkey. I don't think you could do more than 2 at a time. Like, I don't think you could do those. Let's try it. Nope, because it's going to align them all. So just grab these 2, align vertically, and like I said, you could make a hotkey of this if you had to do a lot of items like it. Now we need to maybe move some over to make these more equal. So I'm going to just move it over by hand, holding down the control button. Grab these 2, move them down a little bit. And then I'll need to align these 2 vertically, these 2 vertically. And you see we have a start of a castle. Now I'm not going to go through the whole thing. You know, I'm really interested more in these guys. It's kind of hard to even tell what they look like. You know, from up close you can't even see it. They look like they're kind of rounded and squared and windows. And, you know, and this is one advantage to working in the center of the page. We could draw a window right here about the size of that, and I can nudge it over my 2 inches, and that's about where it should be in the drawing. So we could do the same thing the other ones. Just take a rectangle. You know, it's so fuzzy, it's kind of hard to tell. I'm going to say there's a window there, and I'm just nudging it over. I hit the plus key, and these can all be moved in our drawing. But you kind of see now we got windows. I would select these 2. Well, let's make them the same size. This one's quite a bit smaller. Tell you what, let's leave that one there because it's roughly in the exact spot. I'm going to use and hold down the control button, and then at least those 2 are at least on the same plane. Whoop, I deleted the wrong one. try to grab that little one. So at least these are even. You know, I'm gonna hit this one and hit T, and at least they're even. Now we need to kind of figure out what we're gonna do on the, whatever these are, you know, if they're spires or whatever. I'm gonna see what happens if you just, you know, start deleting nodes or smoothing out. Let's take the smoothing tool. It's hard to see how big it is. Ooh, humongous. That's pretty good. Now this is a good example of using what I've been doing this whole video, is just using half of it. So what we're going to do, and since it's in the center of the page, we can do it right now. Take a 2-point line and hit P. So it's going to be way at the bottom, but we can take the shape tool and just bring it up. Now I like this side better, so I'm going to delete this side. And then I could take away my line, and you could do a lot more work on this, but I'm going to leave it as is. I'm going to Control D and make a duplicate, holding down the control button, and there's your castle. Now I'm going to put in the windows. I'm going to have to make another video for this. I'm going to put in the windows and the door, and then I'm going to have to stop because I don't like my videos being that long. So what I can do is go and make this the same size by hitting the plus key, start moving, hold down the control button, and then I can nudge it 2 inches and nudge that one 2 inches. For the door, pretty easy. Let's see if this works. We're going to draw a rectangle about the size of the door shape. With this, unlock your ratio and start moving that up, and then that one up. We're going to go one more on each. And then just nudge it over. We're not symmetrical, but we can, you know, because what we've done, we can move that over and shorten it a little bit. And this is something I should have cleaned up, you know, beforehand. I should have. Now, one thing I did not do that's a no-no, and I did not smart fill this. So I'm going to smart fill this, and I'm going to nudge it up, and then I'm going to get rid of my outline. And then I'm going to nudge it back down, and I'm going to left click, right click. That will make it one piece, and then just kind of zoom in. Whoop, don't use the virtual segment delete key, like that. Get the zoom tool, and just start deleting some nodes till you get a, and this is almost something you want to, I would have, should have done prior to, but that looks pretty good. And then, you know, if you fill this in with black, fill that in with black, and it looks pretty good. So if you'll stay tuned for part 4, we'll do the brickwork. Hope that helped. Thank you for watching.